The Boise State football team overcame 4 turnovers and 9 penalties for 108 yards to beat Nevada 31-27 on Saturday night in a Mountain West matchup at Mackay Stadium. The Broncos committed 3 of their 4 turnovers and all 9 penalties in the first half, but still managed to go into the break tied 17-17. Boise State, 4-2, finished with 506 total yards to Nevada's 386. Senior quarterback Brett Rypien went 28 for 38 passing for 299 yards, 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. Rypien was an impressive 9 for 9 in the third quarter for 133 yards, throwing TD passes to C.T. Thomas and A.J. Richardson. Richardson's 41-yard catch put Boise State ahead for good, 31-24. Neither team scored in the fourth quarter. Find our scoring summary and news. Key plays: on a 3rd and 6, QB Ty Ganji hit WR Romeo Dubes for 17 yards to get into Boise State territory, then 3 plays later on 3rd and 8, RB Kelton Moore took a swing pass 16 yards to the 28. Ganji found WR Brendan O'Leary Orange for 14 yards to get to the BSU 14. Drive: 12 plays, 56 yards, 4-11. Boise State 31, Nevada 27. BSU, A.J. Richardson 41 pass from Brett Rypien, Hayden Hogarth kick 5:37. Key plays: Rypien hit RB Alexander Mattison for 9 yards the drive's first play, then found wide open to Garrett Collingham for 19. On the next play, Richardson hauled in a one-handed grab in the end zone on a picture-perfect deep ball from Rypien. Drive: 3 plays, 69 yards, 106. Boise State 31, Nevada 24. Nev McLean Mannix 50 pass from Ty Ganji, Ramiz Ahmed kick 6:51. Key plays: Nevada converted a 3rd and 4 early in the drive, and Devontae Lee had a 2-yard run on 4th and 2 to get to midfield. 2 plays later, Ganji hit Mannix on a slant, and the speedy slot receiver split the defense and raced to the end zone for the score. Drive: 9 plays, 77 yards, 3:14. Boise State 24, Nevada 24. BSU, C.T. Thomas 36 pass from Brett Rypien, Hayden Hogarth kick 10-12. Key plays: WR Khalil Shakir used a nice second effort to get a tough 2 yards on a 3rd and 2 at the start of the drive. RB Alexander Mattison followed it up with a 10-yard run. Rypien stepped up in the pocket on 4th and 5 and threw a dart to Thomas near the end zone between 2 defenders for the touchdown. Drive: 10 plays, 75 yards, 4:48. Boise State 24, Nevada 17. Second quarter BSU, Hayden Hogarth 31 field goal, 0-0. Key plays: the Broncos moved downfield quickly, with 2 Brett Rypien completions for 31 yards the first 2 plays, then he had a 15-yard run to get into field goal position. Rypien hit A.J. Richardson for 9 yards to get to the Nevada 14. Drive: 7 plays, 55 yards, 0:37. Nevada 17, Boise State 17. Nev Elijah Cook's 11 pass from Ty Ganji, Ramiz Ahmed kick 0:42. Key plays: the Wolfpack got the ball in Boise State territory after a John Hightower fumble was returned from midfield. On the drive's 3rd play, Boise State LB Blake Whitlock was whistled for a shaky roughing the passer penalty, keeping the drive alive, and Boise State was called for pass interference the next play. Cook scored on 3rd and goal on a jump ball over CB Avery Williams. Drive: 5 plays, 35 yards, 0:49. Nevada 17, Boise State 14. BSU, Tyler Horton 99 interception return, Hayden Hogarth kick 13:49. Key plays: Nevada had possession at the Boise State 29 on a Damian Baber interception of Brett Rypien. On the next play, QB Ty Ganji looked to the end zone, but Horton played it perfectly, turning around after the interception and finding solid blocking in a lane to the end zone for his 3rd TD of the year. Boise State 14, Nevada 10. First quarter Nev Jackson Kincaid 21 run, Ramiz Ahmed kick 2:17. Key plays: Nevada got the ball in Boise State territory on Damian Baber's interception off a Brett Rypien pass tipped by LB Gabriel Sewell. Baber dove in and though the ball hit the ground, officials ruled he had control before it did. On the drive's first play, QB Ty Ganji hit WR Romeo Dubes for 23 yards before Kincaid broke through the middle of the defense and fought a tackle into the end zone. Drive, 2 plays, 44 yards, 0-31. Nevada 10, Boise State 7 BSU, John Hightower 88 run, Hayden Hogarth kick 6-25. Key plays: Boise State had its back to the wall but stud end Jabril Frazier stripped RB Kelton Moore at the Boise State 5-yard line. Nose tackle Sonatane Louis recovered and had a short return. On the next play, the speedy Hightower took a handoff on the end around and went untouched down the sideline for the score. The run was tied for the longest in school history. Drive, 1 play, 88 yards, 0-12. Boise State 7, Nevada 3 Nev, Ramiz Ahmed 35 field goal, 11-44. Key plays: on the drive's first play, Nevada got an 11-yard run, and 2 plays later QB Ty Ganji hit McLean Mannix for a 47-yard pickup on an excellent deep ball. The Broncos' defense held tough, with help from a false start, and got a Jabril Frazier sack to force the field goal. Drive, 9 plays, 58 yards, 3-16. Nevada 3, Boise State 0 news. Boise State coach Brian Harsin said after the game that Cord has a torn ACL, which he sustained in practice. Cord has operated a package of run plays this season. He also took over as the primary quarterback for a couple series last week against San Diego State. Cord is the Broncos' no. 2 rusher with 8 carries for 109 yards. He's 6 of 9 for 67 yards and 1 touchdown with 1 interception passing. Hightower ties school record. Boise State wide receiver John Hightower broke an 88-yard touchdown run on an end-around in the first quarter. That score tied the school record for longest rushing play. The previous 88-yarder was by running back Jeremy McNichols on November 27, 2015, against San Jose State. Hightower had a 55-yard run and 67-yard reception earlier this season. Hogarth returns. Boise State senior kicker Hayden Hogarth returned to the lineup after Joel Velasquez handled scoring kicks against San Diego State. Hogarth made a 31-yard field goal to end the first half. The make was his 3rd in a row after a 2-for-5 start to the season. Quick hits: Boise State wore all white. Boise State's single-game captain was linebacker Benton Wickersham of Elko, Nev. Linebacker Joe Provenzano carried the hammer. Boise State cornerback Tyler Horton scored his 3rd touchdown of the season on a 99-yard interception return. He's only played in 4 games. Previous coverage: Boise State's title hopes rest on beleaguered offensive line. Rypien tries to bounce back after subpar outing. Game prediction. Key matchups: players to watch in Boise State-Nevada games. Boise State players grew up on opposite sides of rivalry. Boise State's Butler boosts Broncos with his passion for game. Nevada runs the defense that frustrates Broncos. Boise State loses 2 defensive starters.